Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Amy.
Is there speaking?
Hi, Amy. This is Ryan Token. You responded to the Craigslist ad that we had posted. We were looking for people to be part of a focus group for some books.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember the ad?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
The children's books, right?
Yes, correct. Yep,
Yeah.
it's for children, / teens, so it's in that.
Okay.
Yep. So basically, if you remembered, it's you get $1,200, and then just for being you've been chosen. So if you're still interested, you could be part of this.
Okay.
And it just consists of tonight you would just listen to a very short story by an author named Cross. Give your opinion on it. You have to listen to the full thing. Give your opinion, and then we move you to the next one, which is we'll go ahead and we'll email you some books, and then you just give your your take on them. It's just I would describe it as short essays, but don't think of it as essays. It's more like a few sentences, and then just a check sheet. So if you're still interested, we can do this.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let me go ahead and get Cross on here. Cross, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Amy,
Amy, this is Cross, and Cross,
Hi.
like I said, he's mostly known for his short children's and teens books. Oftentimes, they've been known as a little bit controversial, but they're not too bad. They're kind of The Catcher in the Rye was a bad book for its time too, right? Now it's a classic.
Right.
So we look at him as kind of edgy, but also very creative. So if you let me see, if you're all set, it's a real short story, and then you just have to give your honest opinion in the end. We'll have some questions for you. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Cross, you should go ahead and read your story. It is now queued up for you.
I see it here. All right, so this is one called Pirates Jew Gold.
Okay.
All right. 10 steps from the front. I'm sorry. Let's try again. I'm sorry. Been a long night. 10 steps from my crotch. And 20 steps from the dentist's dick, growled Vince McMahon dressed as a pirate in Jimmy's dream one night. There be Jew gold there, R. So the next day, Jimmy began to dig. He dug until the hole was fucking festing deep, and the dirt pile was as high as George's cock. He kept digging. The hole got deeper like a well-fucked asshole, and the dirt pile got higher like a crack whore on Christmas. He dug until the hole was like a gaping vagina, and the dirt pile was as high as a 3 of George's cocks. I think I made my point about their goddamn hole, right? He said I'm too much of a moon cricket. I can't shake the third leg anymore. Then he spied something, but it was only one of his creepy drunk Uncle Roy's edible candy penis instead of Jew gold. All Jimmy had was his rapey uncle's ass toy in a butt-fucking hole and a pile of creamy white tadpoles to fill it in with. He thought that pirate butt-rammed me. But when Jimmy's mother saw what he had done, she, shaking her hands and smiled a smile from here to Gilbert Gottfried's vagina. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I always wanted a rotten pussy cush bush planted just there. Here's $5. Now magically come spell my hole with your rapey uncle's candy penis. Candy penis. All right, candy penis. And that's it. Thank you.
Okay, Amy. Just some general questions for you. One, what age group do you think that book is appropriate for?
Definitely 21 and over.
Okay, so outside of children's. Okay, so not even an 18-year-old, somebody who would serve in the military and could, die.
Then.
They could die by some terrorist in a roadside bomb, and they're not supposed to. They can't read that.
I mean, I guess they could read it.
Okay.
I guess,
So I talked you down to 18, right?
Right.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, and what was your favorite part of the story?
I'm not too sure. It was a lot of words that were spun out there. It's hard to just focus on the storyline, honestly.
Okay, so would you say it seemed not complete?
Yeah, it definitely was a short story.
Okay.
It just seemed like a segment of an entire story.
Okay. And would you what part was your least favorite?
To say, I guess the last part, maybe like the metaphors on the genitals. I don't know. It's kind of
okay.
in your face.
Okay. Okay. Cross. Can I
ask what Cross's first name is?
It's actually just Cross. When I converted from Judaism to Christianity, I changed my name legally, and it's actually just Cross.
Did you make any other novels? Books?
Yeah, he actually has another. He actually has another story here. It's a little bit longer. It only takes like 4 minutes to read instead.
Okay.
That's why I'm kind of upset, because I'm the author of Snitches Get Stitches. I've made a lot of different children's books. They're praised. Burning Crosses in the Night for ages 6 to 8.
Okay.
Yeah, it explains.
Amy, would you be willing to listen to another story?
Sure.
Okay, and Cross, would you like to read the attendant one?
I mean, is she going to understand it? Because, this is great stuff I'm working with here, and she just said she wanted it for 21 and older. Well, sure, I guess.
All right, all right. Well, we'll put this one in. This one
hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe a high school student would read it.
Okay.
But
Well,
this one, how helpful it would be.
This one, Amy, we'll have you read that attendant story, and the reason is because this one, the other one, it is very quick. It's hard to get the moral of the story. I get that because it's a very short story. This one's a little bit longer, and the moral is, that if you put your mind to it, you can complete a very tough task in front of you. So, Cross, why don't you go ahead and read this one to Amy, and we'll see.
Sure.
We'll see if she likes this one better.
Sure. Amy, this is to let you know this.
Amy, is that a cow? What is that noise?
Sorry, it was a moped driving by.
My God, was it being driven by an angry cow? That's what it sounded like.
I think it might have been one of those upgraded ones. Makes a lot of noise.
Oh, okay. They put one of those faggy spoilers on it and
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of neighborhood does she live in?
I'm not sure.
I live in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like a third world country. So yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, Cross.
Amy, just to let you know, this is in talk with 2 studios to actually become a children's movie also.
Yeah.
But I'll start.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, this one's called The Glory Hole Attendant Who Could. And we begin. Stroke, 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 suck, suck, suck. He sat inside the bathroom stall working away. He was a happy little glory hole attendant. His mouth was full of good things from hard boys. There were all kinds of aroused men in line, businessmen with long dicks, hairy fat bears with erect chodes, and even a 72-year-old hermaphrodite. There were tons of different men with blue balls and overgrown pubic hair, men with brown shit-stained pants and bleeding assholes, and one had the funniest corkscrew toy dildo you ever saw. There were boy fuckers, penis tuckers, drunken family men, and even the longest-running internet prank call show host, KDK, was there. So many men lined up at his glory hole that he wasn't sure if he could finish them off. By this time, the glory hole attendant was getting tired and no longer happy, and the closet fags and twinks were ready to come around, growing impatient. Just then a man dressed as a children's clown with the crotch missing called out, "Look, look, another glory hole attendant is coming. He is a little man, but he has strong-looking legs. Maybe he is a power bottom to help us out." The little man was not sure what the line was. He set the clown waving his strangely red-tipped penis and stopped at once. "What the fuck is this?" he asked in a kind of way. "It's a line to the glory hole," cried the obvious tranny who had a beard. "Will you sit in the other stall to help shorten the line? Our glory hole attendant is not working hard enough. If you do not help, these horny men will not make it home in time to have dinner with their families. Just pop a few of us off. Please, please suck us. Oh my, said the little man. I am not a queer. I am just here to take a shit. So please don't stick your dick in the hole where I am shitting. But I must get cum before my kids start asking where I am, said the man hiding the corkscrew dildo. Please, the little man looked at the man in line and said, what the fuck am I just here to shit? I am not blowing anyone. And then he walked out. The crowded of I'm not gay, just curious men let out a groan of disappointment, except one let out a huge groan of enjoyment. As the line of men turned their heads, they saw it was the guy at the front of the line. Then from the stall they heard, next. The glory hole attendant looked to have his second wind. He took a hold of the next guy. At last, the glory hole attendant said, I think I can finish off the whole line. I think I can. I think I can. Then the glory hole attendant said, fuck this hole, everyone. Get in here with me. He tugged and he pulled and he tugged. Suck, suck, gulp, gulp went the glory hole attendant. I think I can. I think I can, he said. Quicker and quicker the line started to move. The tranny and the man with the bleeding asshole began to smile and clap. Suck, suck, gulp, gulp. Down the line went the glory hole attendant went. And all the time he kept saying, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Suck, suck, suck. Finally he reached the end of the line. Down below lay piles of splooge and splattered semen. Hooray! Cried the obvious tranny. The boys and girls would be so happy to see their dads at dinner, said the man with shitty pants. All because you popped us off quickly. There will not be strange stares between mom and dad while kids look on with awkward confusion. The glory hole attendant just stared forward and smiled. But as he walked out the door, the glory hole attendant seemed to say, I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I... Wait, what am I doing wasting time here? I need to close the John Benet Ramsey case. After all, I am a mature sleuth. I am an amateur sleuth, Detective Richard Cardo. And that is all. Thank you. That's the story.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Cross.
It's good shit.
All right. Yeah, I agree. That is good shit. Amy, what age group would you rank that story?
Somewhere in the 18.
Okay, 18 again. Okay, and what was your favorite part of that story?
I find it funny that it was related to the little engine back hood.
Ah, so it seemed to have an influence.
To like a kid's novel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. And what was the least favorite part of that?
I guess I don't know. I found these quite interesting.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to coconut, how aroused were you during the reading?
Not much.
Okay. All right. Well, that went well. That was pretty good. You know what? I have one more story that I would like to read. And if you just listen to this one, I think we'll be all set with round 1, okay?
Okay.
This one is called The Trolls of PCN. In the net of inner lies a little-known place where the pranks of a nation is a call to a brace. It is fully inhabited by the trolls of PCN, with twisted, weird characters. Where does one even begin? Let me start with the clinkety-clank of the PLA, who has made PCN their main stage. These losers are led by the infamous troll RBCP, who will tell you he was the Pizza driver who on your door he did pee. And then there is the jerk Italian mad troll Dwight. If you have a blog talkie show, prepare for a fight. He is known as Kniff of Ken when he is not Dwight. With a fuck yeah, he will ruin your night. Don't let me forget about the man of anti-cloth. He only goes by the name Slippery Sloth. With good manners, he is surely non-compliant. So shut the fuck up when it is time for science. The next troll whose demeanor is calm but deranged, his lust is unquenchable for the cultural exchange. For his international crimes, he should be in Alcatraz, but he has not been caught because he is only known as Baz. I am not a big fan of the French or Canucks, but when mixed together, you get a train wreck deluxe. At first, he will come off as foreign and charming, but then he just might get weird, rapey, and alarming. Now, the next one you may not wish to believe, but there is a vile, ugly troll who goes by Jag TV. If he is not posting moving pictures of his ugly mug, he's grabbing your laughter strings with a big gay hug. Then there is the biggest troll of them all. He goes by Carlito, and he has big trolley balls. He orders 1 eggs that will be cooked with heat, but 4 spaces of banchoed is what he will eat. Although his words may come off as completely random, it is the backbone of his kingdom and all of his fandom. And calling someone Big Sue might seem sorta mean. It is all just fun when he's running his madhouse machine. Now you may be asking, how do I know so much about the trolls of PCN? I wish I could tell you they were my third cousins, or a friend of a friend. But truth is, I am the one that they call Larker of Jiad. I too am one of the trolls, and my actions are grand. Weekly I place ads on the list of Craig. Money is promised, and statements are vague. Actors, rappers, authors are just some that I woo. But my latest larking victim? Well, it is you. So what did you think of that one?
It was funny. I like the reference to Craigslist.
Perfect.
It's like the reference to the personal ads on Craigslist.
Right. Okay, well, you've done great. So I mean, on that one, well, let me get a rating from you first. From 1 to 10, how hard was your penis?
I don't have one. So.
Well, okay, I guess that defaults that question. All right. Well, you've passed, and you go ahead and I can, the $1,200 is yours for participating. Could you give me your credit card number? Because I'll just go ahead and transfer the money onto your account.
No, thank you.
No, just give me your credit card number right now.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, give it to me, and I'll just put the money on there. I promise.
Uh-huh.
I'll do it. I'm not larking you.
She just hung up.
Yes!